Hey all, Lynn Stitches, and today we're going to learn on how to cut and draft this wrapped in off shoulder. If you're interested in learning on how to make this beautiful top, this video is for you. It's a very beautiful top and it can be rocked on pants, skirts. So let's start off. So I marked 10 and 17, my bust line and also my waistline, and also had to indicate. So I'm first going to draft the back part. So on my neckline, I went down by 1, then 3 inches, the width. I marked my armhole line, I marked 7. Also marked my bust, as you can see very well. I marked my bust and also added 1 inch for the sewing allowance. Then after I got my French curve and made my armhole curve, as you can see very well. I happened not to draw my chest line, but after I had to draw it, there I marked my waistline and I joined it to my bust point. So I marked my chest line because I didn't want to confuse you. So I made my dart at 3.5. So I made a line and I marked a half and a half on both sides to make that dart that you're seeing there. So from my shoulder I marked 5. I made a line. Remember it's an off shoulder. So I marked 5, don't forget. So I had to cut because we're already done with our back part. It's already done. This top is very easy and very easy. So that's our pattern. That's our back part. On my fabric, I use the pins to fasten. There you go. So had to cut. So we're already done with our back part. Our back part is done. So we're going to temper on our front part. So I marked 1.5 inch there because I didn't want it over exposed. If you want your boobs to show a little bit, you can go over me. I marked 1.5. So I had to cut. So I went on my fabric. You have to make sure that the other side it contains a lot of fabric. So as you can see, I measured what I had there and also came and measured it there. I went up by 2 inches. So I had to connect the points, as you can see very well. I had to connect the points. I went ahead, got my French curve because I wanted it to come out so nice and good and accurate. I got my pair of scissors. Unfortunately, my son picked the scissors. He's very stubborn. Sorry for that. So I had to cut. Just a matter of just tracing. This top is very, very easy. As you can see, I'm already done. I take off my pins. Yeah. It's already overlapping. It's very nice. It has already come out. So that's my bias. I went ahead. I used bias for my hemming. As you can see. There I was already done putting my bias on my front part and also the back part, as you can see very well. I used the bias, but in case you don't have the bias, you can just fold twice. Yeah, you can just fold twice and make a very nice hem. As you can see there, I was already done trying to put my pieces together. The front part and the back part had to join the sides. I went on my sewing machine, I joined the sides. So now we're on the sleeve. I got my fabric. So I had to bring my top and trace the armhole so that it collides with the top and also the cutting. So I got my elastic. So you will have to measure your sleeve. You measure what you get, you subtract only 1 so that it is not too tight and not too loose. So I went ahead and measured my sleeve round and I reduced by 1 inch. As you can see, I marked 6 because mine was 7. So I removed one and I marked 6. I got my 2 pieces. I went on my sewing machine. As you can see, out on my sewing machine, and yeah, I folded and attached my elastic. In case you know how to attach the elastic, I will attach the video because I already made that video. So sorry for that. So I marked 5 because so that we achieved that design that was down on the sleeve. Yeah, I just put the elastic, as you can see very well. So I had to attach my sleeve on my main fabric, on both my back part and also my front part. So there I was already done with attaching the sleeve very well with overlocking. I was already done. This top is very, very easy, as you can see. Yeah, so the next part is to attach the ropes, because the ropes are the ones that do magic. Yeah, so I measured 4.5, and that was my width, and my length was 42. It was 42, as you can see very well. It was 42. So I went ahead on my sewing machine and I had to sew that rope and had to turn it in the inside out. I'm already done. I worked on my rope and I attached it. Bye.